Hello, and welcome to my Flat Earth Proofs channel. My name is James Mann. Follow along as I show that the Bay of Fundy, Canada has zero measurable curvature, to match globe predictions made by Earth curvature calculators. Once you realize water does not curve, and is level when at rest, you will realize that you have been lied to about reality. It shows all of Fundy Bay is flat and level. My Nikon P1000 camera is 127 feet above sea level at Cape and Rage, New Brunswick. Notice the rocky points are dark. Those are seaweed-covered rocks, and are covered by high tide. The tides are 17 to 20 feet, and that tells us we are seeing down to below 20 feet, or we would not see those rocks. It's more visible on the left point because it's 3 miles closer than the point on the right at 19 miles. This shows there is no measurable curvature to 16 and 19 miles, to match the predictions made by Earth curvature calculators. This video is part 1 in a series showing Fundy Bay, Canada has zero measurable curvature. Today I will start from Cape and Rage, where I show there is zero measurable curvature to land 16, 19, 25, and 30 miles away. It is 16 miles to the point on the left, at Rockport, New Brunswick. It is 19 miles to the point on the right, at Lower Cove, Nova Scotia. The hill and trees between the points is 25 miles away, and 125 feet at the highest elevation. The Amherst, Nova Scotia wind turbines are 30 miles away. The turbine, where the blades join, are 300 feet high. And a vertical blade reaches 400 feet. The red line is marking refraction, in the form of mirroring. The mirroring is blocking the bottom of the points. When refraction is at play, it only intensifies the lower my elevation gets. I moved my camera from 127 feet above sea level down to just 60 feet. The left point, at 16 miles out, should now have 25 feet of curvature. The right point, at 19 miles out, should now have 55.5 feet of curvature. The wall, 25 miles away, and 125 feet high, which include trees. There should be 150 feet of curvature blocking the entire wall. But there isn't. The wind turbines are 300 feet high to the turbine, and 30 miles away. Earth curvature calculator prediction says there should be 270 feet, leaving just 30 feet of tower visible. We need to use a bit of critical thinking. The wall is 100 feet high, with 20-foot tall trees. The tree line at the top of the hill is 25 miles from my camera. Refraction is causing an inferior mirage, which is blocking the bottom of the view. We are seeing well over 20 feet of the turbine tower, but let's take this a step further. We know the trees are about 20 feet high, so let's cut them down. Would you agree that we would now see another 20 to 30 feet below the tower? I want you to realize there is still a 100-foot hill, and hills are not classified as curvature. So that's another 90 feet or more we would see if we removed that hill. That is zero measurable curvature to those wind turbines 30 miles away. And that means there can be no curvature to 16 miles, no curvature to 19 miles, no curvature to that 120-foot high wall, and there is zero curvature to the turbines 30 miles away. We do not live on a spinning ball in an infinite vacuum called space. I proved this for myself, a couple of days after learning about flat Earth. You can prove this for yourself, all you have to do is start doing your own research. Those in control, and who programmed us as children, count on the fact the programming will keep the vast majority from even looking. I am heading down a set of stairs to about 30 feet above sea level. I don't have time or energy to walk all the way around the point. That would take me about an hour, on slippery rocks, plus I would be exhausted, and I have only started my morning of globe flattening observations. I was able to walk down at least 20 feet lower, making my eye level about 30 feet or less, which should have 360 feet of curvature to the 300-foot high wind turbines. We are still able to see the lights at 300 feet, and it just can't happen on a spherical planet with a 3,959-mile radius. Okay, that concludes part 1. Showing there is zero measurable curvature, to match predictions made by Earth curvature calculators, while looking over the Bay of Fundy. Do your own research, break the spell of childhood indoctrination you received during your years of public school programming. I broke the spell of my childhood programming, from back in the 60s, by choosing to research on my own. It took me a day to debunk the globe lie, but my programming made me do this observation dozens of times, before I was convinced enough to tell others about our childhood indoctrination. My eye level is 30 feet above sea level. I am looking 30 miles to the wind turbines near Amherst, Nova Scotia. The lights on the wind turbines are 300 feet high. Earth curvature calculators predict 361 feet of Earth curvature, yet we are able to see the lights at 300 feet above sea level. My research tells me there is zero measurable curvature to match Earth curvature calculator predictions. The lights on those wind turbines are 300 feet above sea level. The predicted Earth curvature is 360 feet, yet we are seeing the lights at 300 feet. It's really time to start doing your own research. Prove one or the other. Is Earth truly a spinning ball in an endless vacuum, in an ever-expanding universe? Then prove it. My 5 years of researching the true shape of Earth tells me Earth is a level plane, zero measurable curvature, based on a ball Earth 25,000 miles round with a 3,959-mile radius. Don't fight flat Earth, it was created by your Creator, God of the Bible. If you disagree with my findings, you need to take the time, and try to prove the globe model on your own. You will quickly learn there is zero measurable curvature to match the predictions made by Earth curvature calculators. One more thing before I go. The formula for globe curvature, from sea level, is miles times 0.666, the number of the beast, Lucifer, Satan, the deceiver of our children. Looking from sea level to those wind turbines 30 miles away, would be 30 times 0.666, which equals 600 feet of expected Earth curvature. On this day refraction was blocking my view, but I still got down to 30 feet, and I was still able to prove zero measurable curvature to the turbines 30 miles away, and 300 feet high. The devil is in the details. 1 mile, looking from sea level should have 0.666 feet of curvature. Again with the 666. 10 miles looking from sea level should have 66.6 feet of curvature. 100 miles looking from sea level should have 6,667 feet of curvature. Why would the math for a ball Earth have 666? Yet when we use these Earth curvature calculators they never match the predicted curvature for a planet with a 3,959-mile radius.